get started. Good morning, Soaring Eagle students, teachers, and guests. On behalf of our proud principal, Ms. Jenkins, and myself, Assistant Principal Ms. Griffin, and all of our South Columbus Elementary School family, we welcome you to our annual Spelling Bee competition. To say that this year has been a challenge would be an understatement, of course, but it has truly been unlike any others, which is why it was so important for us to proceed with the Spelling Bee this year as a way to honor these students who have continued to push through the school year with all of the unknowns, still remaining committed to achieving their personal best, and we are very proud of them. So let's go ahead and begin. Welcome again, and we will now move to our awe-inspiring 5th grade teacher, Ms. Blackenden, for a special message.
Good morning, students. First, I want to say congratulations, and I am glad that everybody was able to participate in the Spelling Bee this year, and good luck to every contestant. The title of the inspiration that I will be sharing today is called Let No One Steal Your Dream, and this is actually a poem written by Paul Cookson. And again, the title is Let No One Steal Your Dream. Let no one steal your dream. Let no one tear apart the burning of ambition that fires the drive inside your heart. Let no one steal your dreams. Let no one tell you that you can't. Let no one hold you back. Let no one tell you that you won't. Set your sights and keep them fixed. Set your sights on high. Let no one steal your dreams. Your only limit is the sky. Let no one steal your dreams. Follow your heart. Follow your soul. For only when you follow them will you feel truly whole. Set your sights and keep them fixed. Set your sights on high. Let no one steal your dreams. Your only limit is the sky. Good luck, guys.
We are honored today to also have with us a panel of esteemed judges. First, we have retired Colonel David Fivecoat of the U.S. Army. We have Mr. Rodney Close, Chief Executive Officer of the Boys and Girls Club of the Chattahoochee Valley, and Ms. Mary Maurice Young of Synovus. Thank you all for giving your time today and your support of South Columbus Elementary School. We really appreciate you. Thank you. And now we will move to the reading of the rules from our fun, fabulous 4th grade teacher, Ms. Davis.
Eligibility. A speller qualifying for the 2020-2021 SNBSB National Finals must meet the following requirements. The speller must not have previously won an SNSB National Finals. The format. A local spelling bee is conducted in rounds. Each speller remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells one word or answers one vocabulary item in each round, except in the case of a written, multiple choice, or online test. The spelling bee may be conducted orally or in written or in writing or online or in a manner that is a combination of the two. If, however, the spelling bee officials specify an oral format, the speller may request a written format only as specified in the term of Rule 4, Special Needs. Word list. Local spelling bee officials are responsible for selecting the word list for use in their spelling bees and are encouraged to select word lists generated by the SNSB that are dated 2020-2021. These word lists include many words that appear in the current edition of 2 study resources, the School Spelling Bee Study List and Words of the Champions. Also, these word lists end with a section of words that do not appear in aforementioned study resources and are for use near the end of the local spelling bee. If the local spelling bee officials determine that their use in the spelling bee is warranted. All words appearing in the 2020-2021 SNB-SB word list are entries in the Merriam-Webster Unabridged, the official dictionary of the SN-SB spelling bee. The Merriam-Webster Unabridged is the final authority and sole source for the spelling of words. The primary source used to craft the pronunciations, definitions, and language origins for the SNSB word list, and the only authority to be consulted by spelling bee officials. Some word information appearing in the 2020-2021 SNSB word list may have been drawn for the most recent copyrights of the Merriam-Webster print publications because the SNSB deemed the information helpful to the speller. The pronouncer's role. The pronouncer strives to pronounce words according to the diacritical markings in the 2021 SNSB word list. In oral spelling rounds, homonyms, if a word has one or more homonyms, the pronouncer indicates which word is to be spelled by defining the word. Speller's request, the pronouncer responds to the speller's request for a definition, sentence, part of speech, language or languages of origin, and alternate pronunciations as listed in the competition word list produced by the SNSB. The pronouncer does not entertain root word questions, requests for alternate definitions, or requests for slower pronunciations. Pronouncer's sense of helpfulness. The pronouncer may offer word information without the speller having requested the information if the pronouncer senses that the information is helpful and the information is presented in the entry for the word in a 2020-2021 SNSB word list. The judge's role. The judges uphold the rules and determine whether or not words are spelled correctly or vocabulary items are answered correctly. They also render final decisions on appeals in accordance with Rule 11. They are in complete control of the competition and their decision is final on all questions. Disqualifications for reasons other than error. The judges will disqualify a speller who refuses a request to start spelling or to provide an answer to a vocabulary item, who does not approach the microphone when it is time to receive the word or question, who does not comply with the eligibility requirements, who engages in unsportsmanlike conduct, who in the process of retracing a spelling alters the letters or sequence of letters from those first uttered, who in the process of spelling utters unintelligible or nonsense sounds, or who in the process of providing an answer in an oral vocabulary round provides a blend of correct and incorrect information. For example, if in answering the question, what is porridge made from, A, fur, or B, grain, the speller provides as an answer either A, grain, or B, fur. Speller activities that do not merit disqualifications. The judges may not disqualify a speller for failing to pronounce the word either before or after spelling it, for asking a question, or for noting or failing to note the capitalization of a word, the presence of a diacritical mark, the presence of a hyphen, or other form of punctuation or spacing between words in an open compound. The speller's role. In a spelling round, the speller makes an effort to face the judges and pronounce the word for the judges before spelling it and after spelling it. The speller, while facing the judges, makes an effort to utter each letter distinctly and with sufficient volume to be understood by the judges. The speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, provide the language or languages of origin, and or provide an alternate pronunciation or pronunciations as listed on the pronouncer's competition word list provided by the SNSB. In an oral vocabulary round, a speller may answer the item by providing the letter associated with the chosen answer, or both. If the correct answer is identified by 1, associating the letter alone, or 2, by answer alone, or both, correct answer and correct letter, the speller is correct. For example, if the speller is offered the question, what is porridge made from, A, fur, or B, grain, each of the following methods of answering is correct. B, grain, or B, grain. Correction of a misspelling. The pronouncer and judges will not ask the speller to correct another speller's misspelling, even in the end of the B circumstances. Errors. Upon providing an incorrect spelling of a word or incorrect answer to a vocabulary item, the speller immediately drops out of the competition except as provided in Rule 10. End of B procedures. If all spellers in a round misspell or answer vocabulary items incorrectly, none of the spellers remaining in the spelling bee at the start of the round spells a word correctly or answers a vocabulary item correctly during that round. All remain in the competition and a new spelling round begins. ties. All spellers eliminated in the same round are tied for the same place. After the champion has been determined, the spelling bee officials may opt to conduct tiebreakers of their own design if tiebreakers are necessary for awarding of prizes or the determination of qualifying spellers for the next level of competition. If only one speller in a round spells correctly or answers a vocabulary item correctly. If only one speller spells correctly in a round, a new one-word spelling round begins, and the speller is given an opportunity to spell a word on the list. If the speller succeeds in correctly spelling the anticipated championship word in this one round, the speller is declared the champion. Example, in round 12, if there are 4 spellers, speller 6 and 21 misspell, speller 30 spells correctly, speller 42 misspells, so speller 30 is the only speller in the round to spell correctly. Speller 30 begins round 13, a one-word round, and is offered the anticipated championship word. Speller 30 correctly spells the anticipated championship word and is declared the champion. Another example would be 2 spellers spell in round 10. Speller 14 misspells, speller 25 spells correctly, speller 25 begins round 11, a one-word round, and is offered the anticipated championship word. Speller 25 correctly spells the anticipated championship word and is declared champion. A final example, 2 spellers spell in round 16. Speller 3 spells correctly, speller 9 misspells, speller 3 begins round 17, a one-word round, and is offered the anticipated championship word. Speller 3 correctly spells the anticipated championship word and is declared the champion. If a speller misspells the anticipated championship word in a one-word round, a new spelling round begins with all the spellers who participated in the previous round. These spellers spell in their original order. For example, in round 8, there are 3 spellers. Speller 12 spells correctly, and speller 23 and 37 misspell. Round 9, a one-word round begins, and speller 12 is offered the anticipated championship word. Speller 12 misspells the anticipated championship word. Round 10 begins and includes spellers 12, 23, and 37. The rules prescribe that speller 12 gets the next word on the list, even though speller 12 misspelled the previous word on the list. Round 10 is not complete until all 3 spellers have spelled. Spelling bee officials are encouraged to designate a record keeper or a judge to track the progress of spellers throughout the round. The record keeper's information will be helpful in preventing end-of-bee confusion. Teachers may access a record-keeping sheet by logging into spellingbee.com and selecting classroom or school spelling bee, then competition guides. Appeals. Provided that the appellant adheres to the time and manner requirements specified herein, the judges will review appeals and render decisions on the following grounds. The speller correctly spelled the word but was eliminated for misspelling it, failing to say the word before or after spelling it, failing to indicate capitalization, hyphen, spaces, or diacritical marks, or incorrectly indicating capitalization, hyphen, spaces, or diacritical marks. Judges, do your records or an audio or video recording indicate that the speller offered the correct letters in the correct order and never changed the order of letters? If yes, reinstate the speller even if the speller failed to say the word before or after spelling it, or failed to indicate or incorrectly indicate capitalization, hyphen, spaces, or diacritical marks. If no, deny the appeal. And then invalid grounds for reinstatement, the judges will not entertain appeals on the following grounds. The pronouncer allegedly mispronounced the word, the pronouncer offered pronunciations and or word information that the speller did not request, and the unrequested information contributed to the misspelling.
Our pronouncer for the spelling bee this year. She is a dear friend and a colleague to both Ms. Jenkins and myself, but I am most excited about having her with us today because she is a homegrown product of the Muskogee County School District, where her educational roots began right here in this building. And in fact, she participated in the spelling bee during her 5th grade year right here on the stage. So to have Dr. Kenya Gilmore in this process is a great honor for us. Dr. Gilmore is currently the Director of Prevention and Intervention Practices for the Muskogee County School District, where she works to improve the district-wide implementation of the multi-tiered systems of support and positive behavioral interventions and supports. Prior to this position, she worked as a school counselor and academic dean at Double Churches Middle School, school counselor at Harris County Carver Middle School, and a case manager for the Muskogee County Department of Family and Children's Services. After she completed her, the best time of her life, early years here at South Columbus Elementary School, she moved on to middle school at Eddy Junior High, then Baker High and Carver High School here in Columbus. She went on to graduate with a degree in psychology from the University of Georgia. Dr. Gilmore fondly remembers her time at UGA as the best years of her life, besides being at South Columbus, and attributes her success in college to all of the teachers and counselors she had while attending school in Muskogee County, especially the ones she had at South Columbus. After graduating from UGA, Dr. Gilmore went on to receive a master's in education specialist degrees in school counseling from Columbus State University. She later completed a doctorate of education and educational leadership certificate from the University of West Georgia. Dr. Gilmore is the proud mother of 2 boys, Troy, who is a lieutenant in the U.S. Marine Corps, and Jaden, who is an 8th grader at Aaron Cone Middle School. She is also a new proud grandmother of a baby boy, Kai. She believes these boys are the best part of her life, of course. Dr. Gilmore's greatest hope is that all students have what they need in order to meet whatever life and career goals they aspire to. So we welcome you, Dr. Gilmore.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. And I am super excited to be here just because I was on this stage as a 5th grader. So I know that you guys are excited and a little nervous. So I'm not going to hold you long. We're going to go ahead and get started if our judges are ready. Contestant number 1. Okay, this word has a homonym. The word is gel. It is a noun, and it is defined as a semi-solid, apparently homogeneous substance that may be elastic and jelly-like, such as gelatin, or more or less rigid, such as silicone gel. I'm sorry, that didn't work. The word is train.
Train.
Very good. Contestant number 3. This word has a year homonym. The word is sport. The word is a verb. And it is defined as to wear intensively or with satisfaction. Correct. Contestant number 4. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is eel. It is a noun, and it is defined as any of numerous snake-like fishes that have a smooth, slimy skin often without scales. word could be confused with a similar word. The word is fans. It is a plural noun and is defined as enthusiastic devotees of a sport, such as baseball, or diversion, such as ballet, usually as spectators rather than participants. That is correct. Contestant number 2. This word has a near homonym. The word is tall. It is an adjective and is defined as high in stature, of greater than average height among others of a kind or class. That is correct. Contestant number 3. This word has a homonym. The word is better. It is an adjective and is defined as improved in health. That is correct. Contestant number 4. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word hit. It is a verb, and it is defined as to strike something such as a ball with an object such as a bat, club, or racket, so as to impart or redirect motion. That is correct. Contestant number 5. The word is peanut. That is correct. Number 20. This word has a homonym. The word is bite. It is a noun, and it is defined as a small amount of food or snack. That is correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is gummy. It is an adjective and it's defined as sticky. That is correct. Contestant number 4. The word is ray. 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 That is correct. Contestant number 5. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is mop. It is a plural noun, and it is defined as household implements, each consisting of a mass of absorbent material fastened to a long handle and used typically for cleaning floors. Contestant number 2. The word is thanks. That is correct. Contestant number 2, the word is star.
S-T-A-R, star.
That is correct. The word is began.
B-E-G-A-I-N.
That is incorrect.
Contestant number 5.
This word has a homonym. The word is day. It is a noun, and it is defined as the time of light or interval between one night and the next.
Day. D-A-Y.
That is correct. Contestant number 2. The word is upset.
U-B-S-E-T.
That is correct. Contestant number 5. This word has a homonym. The word is father. It is a noun, and it is defined as a man who has begotten a child or a male parent.
Father. L-A-T-H-E-R.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is jam. It is a noun, and it is defined as a product made by boiling fruit and sugar to a thick consistency without preserving the shape of the fruit.
J-A-M.
That is correct. The word is mugs.
M-U-G-S.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is fair. It is a noun, and it is defined as an organized, usually annual event at which there are various kinds of games, rides, entertainment, and competitions.
F-A-I-R. Fair.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is dinner. It is a noun, and it is defined as the principal meal of the day eaten in the evening.
D-I-N-N-E-R.
That is correct. The word is rats.
R-A-T-S.
That is correct. The word is fed.
Feed or food?
Fed. You need a definition?
L-E-D.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is sir. It is a noun, and it is used as a usually respectful form of address to an older person, a superior, or the presiding officer of a legislative assembly.
Can you say
Sir.
it again?
The word is sir.
Sir? S-I-R.
That is correct. The word is full.
F-U-L.
That is correct. The word is huge.
H-U-G-E.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is born. It is an adjective, and it is defined as having from or as if from birth, specified or implied qualities.
B-O-R-N.
That is correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is damp. It is an adjective and is defined as slightly or moderately wet, moist, or humid.
D-A-M-P.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is from.
F-R-O-M.
That is correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is hunch. It is a noun, and it means a strong, intuitive feeling.
H-U-N-C-H.
That is correct. The word is each.
E-A-C-H.
That is correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is ribs. It is a plural noun, and it means the paired, curved, bony rods that stiffen the lateral walls of the body of most vertebrates and protect the organs that occur in mammals exclusively or almost exclusively in the thoracic region and that form in humans normally 12 pairs.
R-I-B-S.
That is correct. The word is forever.
F-O-R-R-E-V-E-R.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is freeze. It is a verb. It means to stand or remain without movement or activity of any kind.
F-R-E-E-Z-E.
That is correct. The word is talking.
T-A-L-K-I-N-G.
That is correct. The word is money.
M-O-N-E-Y.
That is correct. The word is couch.
C-O-U-C-H.
That is correct. The word is strands.
S-T-R-A-N-S.
That is incorrect. Just have a seat. Contestant number 5. The word is strands.
S-T-R-A-N-D-S.
That is correct. Contestant number 2, you can have a seat. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is chapter. It is a noun, and it means a main division of a book or treatise, usually beginning on a new page.
CHAPTER.
That is correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is chess. It is a noun, and it is a game for 2 players, each of whom moves 16 pieces according to fixed rules across a board and tries to checkmate the opponent's king.
CHESS.
That is correct. The word is slimy.
SLIMY.
That is correct. The word is squeak.
SQUEAK.
That is correct. The word is friend.
FRIEND.
That is correct. The word is laptop.
LAPTOP.
That is correct. The word is movie.
MOVIE. Movie.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is known. It is an adjective, and it is defined as that is apprehended or perceived by the mind or senses. Known.
KNOWN.
That is correct. The word is suffer.
SUFFER.
That is correct. The word is double.
DOUBLE.
That is incorrect. Yeah. The word is double.
DOUBLE.
That is correct. One more word. The next word is watch.
WATCH.
That is correct. Have a seat. And that concludes our spelling bee. And this is your trophy. Congratulations. And if I could have all of the contestants to come up, please. And on behalf of South Columbus Elementary School Spelling Bee, this certificate is presented in recognition for your participation. studying? Caleb Lofton. Amaya Kitchen. Donovan Brown. And to our first place winner, David Chavez. Congratulations, guys. Hold your certificates up so the students can see the picture.
Dr. Gilmore, please stand with us. And on behalf of the South Columbus family, we'd like to once again thank our judges. Thank you all again so much for taking the time out of your day to be part of this event.